Hey everybody, it's Mike. Welcome back to my channel. Just wanted to do a quick update because it is snowing here in East Texas, Zone 8. And it's really starting to come down now. Not quite sticking to the ground, but as you can tell, it is starting to stick to the palms here, especially these Bismarcks. You can really see it. I'm gonna probably bring these in pretty soon so they don't get too snowed on. And then I'll probably bring in all these little Washingtonia seedlings too, because they're already kind of having a hard time. And then a lot of the the sables and stuff I'll just keep out. Chilean wine palms I'll keep out, and yeah, we'll see what happens. But it's supposed to continue through this evening, possibly starting to wind down around 8 o'clock maybe. But yeah, I'll have to bring those little guys in too, because they're already kind of looking sad. So. And then those are those volunteers in there doing just fine. So we will continue this shortly. Okay, so it's about a half hour later. Decided to bring in a few of these palms into the garage here. So I brought in these smaller Washingtonia, got the Flifera, Robustas, and those other Flifera ones there. Got the Filibusta, I think those are. And more Robustas in there. And then out here, I decided to keep I'm keeping the larger Robusta out, should be fine. And then the Sable Miners should do very good because they're very cold tolerant. All these are really cold tolerant. These larger Sable, like the Texas Sable here, I got the Camarops Humilis. I think these are Texas Sable. We'll find out when they get bigger. And then the Chilean wine palms right here. It should be fine. And then got the Sable Lisa right there. Those should do just fine too. And then the other larger Sables back here. And then the empty pot Butea. There's the lone Sable Miner. So I'm gonna keep these out here and see how they do. But the snow is definitely picking up. And it's only supposed to get worse, folks. And here we are a couple hours later. Snow is accumulating on these palms. It's really starting to collect in the pots there. Kind of taking a chance here, leaving these out here, because it is just coming down. No end in sight here. Gonna go on for another few hours, so we'll see what happens. But it looks like it's gonna last a while. And then now, these are all unsnowed on. So that should be okay. But these will be experimental. This big one, Robusta, will be fine. But these seedlings are pretty small, so kind of taking a chance with them, doing a little experiment here, see if they do okay. These ones next to the lip of the big pot are not getting as much snow, but we'll see what happens. Probably at least a few more hours of this. Snowing in Zone 8, Texas. And one last clip for the night. It is now about 5:45. It is about 31, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is just still coming down very steadily. And it is starting to weigh the Robusta down here on the fronds. They're starting to kind of sink a little bit. Seedlings are pretty much just covered. So, as I said before, I'm really kind of taking a chance experimenting with these. And these are the real cold hardy ones that I have. The other more sensitive ones I already brought in, which I showed earlier. So, good thing is it's only gonna last, it's not gonna last all night, and tomorrow's supposed to be dry. Warm up a little bit, so it's not like it's gonna be like this for days on end. Otherwise I would bring these in, but for now, I'm letting them handle the cold, see how they do. So there we go. It is now nightfall. So we will pick this up in the morning. And it is now the next morning, a little bit after 9, about 34, maybe 35 degrees Fahrenheit. And it looks like everything looks just fine. After getting snowed on all night, Robusta looks good. Those little volunteers in there are looking good. Those little seedlings, I think those are either Brahia or saw palmetto. It looks like there might looks like they're two different ones, so we'll find out when they get bigger, I guess. I just threw a bunch of random seed in there at one point. And all the little seedlings here are looking pretty good. All the sables and camarops, Chilean wine palms. Looks like they weren't even phased by having all the snow on them all night. So, yep, it looks like they did quite well. That was the big experiment to see how they would do. I knew they were cold hardy, but I wanted to see how snow hardy they were. If they would deal pretty well with having snow on them. It looks like they did just fine. So anyway, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.